Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 8 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 8 maths and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter functions, and the lessons we're going to cover today are identify functions, does xy satisfy the linear function, identify independent variables, and then rate of change. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is identify functions. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. Here I'm on grade 8 maths. The chapter name is functions. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is identify functions. Okay, look at this table. Is this the table is you are given a table for x and each value of y. For each x value, you have a single value of y. Got it? You have to see if this relation is a function. Yes, it is a function. Got it? Because for each value of x, there is a single value of y. Got it? That means this is a function. Each of the x values is paired with only one y value, so the relation is a function. So if you have to look if that relation is a function, you need to see each x value has just one corresponding y value. Got it? That means it is the function. Let's just look at the other example. Look at the set of ordered pairs. Is is this relation function? Yes, it is a function. Got it? Like for each ordered pair are in the ordered pairs, the first values is always the x value and the second values are always the y. Either you write in table or either you like this, they are the same. But for each value of x, you have a single value of y. Like for 20, you have 1, for 3, 6, 1, 8, 9, 20. This is the function. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, look at this set of ordered pair. Is this function a relation? So which is the correct option? This is not a function. Why? The answer is no. Just look at this value. For same x value, you have two different values of y. Here x is 15, the value is 19. Again x is 15, the value is negative y. For each value of x, you have a single value. Again, a 15 and 16. For three values, x is 15, x has three values, 19, negative 5, and 16. This is not the function. Got it? So the correct option is no. Got it? Okay. Is this a relation? Yes, it is. Just look at the match the points to the x. If you match this point to the x-axis, you have a single value of x. If you match to the y-axis, it would be a Okay, so all the points have a single value of x and y. So yes, this is a function. The correct option is yes. Okay, look at this table. Is this relation a function? Just look at the x values and the y values. You have a single value of x and one value like 0, 1, 14, 4, 18, 0 and 12, 6. So the answer is yes, it is a relation function. Got it? This relation is a function. Okay, look at this set of ordered pairs. Is this relation a function? No. Just look at here. You have for single value of x, you have two values for again 1 and 15. Again here you have 1 and 17. Got it? That means this is not a function. For one value of x, you have two values of y. So this is not a function. Got it? The correct option is no. Okay, the next one is look at the graph. Is this a relation a function? Yes, this is a function. Got it? All the points have different x and different y values. So yes, this is the function. Graphs are always like if you have the points on the graph, they are always a function. Got it? Because you have the different x values and y values. Got it? So they are the function. So this is the answer is yes. Okay, the next one is look at the table. Is this relation a function? When x is 0, y is 0. When x is 3, y is 2. When x is 4, y is 9. When x is 20, y is 10. So that means yes, this is a function. For single value of x, we have a single value of y. So this is a function. Okay, look at this set of ordered pairs. Is this a relation a function? Yes or no? It is a function. Got it? For each value of x, you have a single value of y. So it is a function. Okay, look at this table. Is this a relation a function? Yes or no? Is this relation a function? No, it is not a function. See, in the x side, you have two values of x, 16, and they have the different values of y. Very good. So the correct option is no, this is not a function. Okay, is this a relation a function? Yes, all the points have different x and different y values, so they are the function. Look at this set of ordered pairs. Is this function? Look at this odd set of ordered pairs. Is this relation a function? No, this is not a function. You can see here x is 17 and y is 16. Then again x is 17 and y is 5. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. That lesson is, does xy satisfy the linear function? You have an order pair. You just have to put the value in the function and you need to see if it satisfies the equation. Got it? Like does the point, the first example is, does the point 7, 6 satisfy the equation y equals x? So we have an equation y equals x and the point is 7, 6. This is x value and this is the y value. Got it? Just to place the values. Here you have 6 and here you have 7. Are they equal? No, they are not equal. That means 6y 7 6 doesn't satisfy the equation. Got it? So the answer is no. Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, the first one is, does x 1 0 make the equation true? Y equals x. The equation is y equals x. The point is 1 and 0. This is the x value and this is the y value. Just replace the value. Y is 0 and x is 1. Are they equal? No. That means the point doesn't satisfy the equation. Got it? So they are not equal. Correct option is no. Okay, does the point 6 1 satisfy the equation? Let's see. The point is 6 and 1 and the equation is y equals 6 6. Let's see. Okay, x is 6 and y is 1. So 1 equals 6 times 6. So 6 times 6 is 36. Are they equal? No, they are not equal. Got it? So the correct option is no. Okay, the next one is, does the point 2 2 satisfy the equation y equals x? 2 2 and the equation is, the point is 2 and 2 and the equation is y equals x. Y is 2 and x is 2. Are they equal? Yes, they are equal. That means the point 2 2 satisfy the equation. Got it? The correct option is yes. Okay, is 3 and 1 a solution of this equation y equal to x? So the point is 3 1 and the equation is y equals 2x. X is 3 and y is 1. 1 equals 2 times 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. 1 equals 6? No, they are not equal. Got it? So y equals 2x? No, they are not equal. Okay, the next one is, does the point 4 0 does the point 4 0 satisfy the equation y equals 4x? So the point is 4 0 and we need to see if it satisfies y equals 4x. So this is x and this is y. 0 equals 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Are they equal? No. Got it? So the correct option is no. Okay, the next one is the point 76 satisfy the equation? Yes or no? No, 76 doesn't satisfy the equation. Got it? So the answer is no. Okay, the next one is does the point 80 satisfy the equation? The correct option is no, 80 doesn't satisfy the equation. Got it? You can check, you can do the question on your notebook and you can check the correct option is no. Okay, does the point 00 make the equation true? 00 make the equation true? Yes. Y equals 9x, y is 0 and 9 times 0 is 0. So yes, it makes the equation true. So correct option is yes. Okay, is 6 3 a solution of the equation? So is 3 a solution to the equation y equals x? No, this is not the solution. Got it? The correct option is no. Does the point 19 satisfy the equation? Yes, 19 is the solution of y equals 9x. Got it? So the correct option is yes. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is identify independent or independent variables. So whenever we are working with the variables x and y, one of the variable is always independent and one of them is dependent. Like for most of the time, x is an independent variable and y is the dependent variable. The value of y depends on the value of x. Got it? Whenever you see an equation like this, y equals x plus something, for example 3, that means what the variable of the value of y variable depends on the variable x. So x is an independent variable and y is the dependent variable. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the first example. We have to read the question, and from the question we can see if it is dependent and independent. Got it? Let's start with the first example. Jonathan is making pickles from homegrown cucumbers. The more cucumber he has, the more pickle he can make. Got it? Now, which is the dependent, which is the independent? Pickle is depending on the cucumber. Got it? If you have more cucumbers, you can make more pickle. So, cucumber is an independent variable. Got it? And pickle is dependent on the cucumber. Got it? So C is the number of the cucumbers Jonathan has, and P is the number of pickles Jonathan can make. So basically C is here the independent variable and D is the dependent variable. Got it? C is independent variable and P is the dependent variable. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions so that we can do the Practice questions. Okay. Trisha works for a small company that sells books online and is responsible for mailing out the books to customers. Every morning, she gets a line at the local post office and estimates the length of her wait. The more people in the line ahead for her, the longer she will need to wait. P is the number of people in line ahead for Trisha, and W is the length of the time Trisha will need to wait. Which of the variable is independent and which is dependent? Just look at this line. The more people in the line ahead for her, the longer she will have to need to wait. So basically, the number of peoples is the independent variable and the weight is dependent on the people. If he have more peoples, he have to wait more. If there are the less peoples, she have to wait less. So people is the independent, P is the independent variable, and W is the dependent variable. So P is independent and W is dependent variable. Option number one is the correct option. Okay, Keith is clearing space in the garden to plant some vegetables. The area available for planting will determine how many vegetables Keith can plant. So A equals the number of available area available for planting, and P is the number of vegetables Keith can plant. Which of the variable is independent, which is dependent? Just look at the line. The area available for planting will determine how many plants Keith can plant. So that means the area is the independent and the vegetables are the dependent on the area. If he has small area, he can plant less vegetables. If he has a big area, large area, she can plant more vegetables. So that means A is the independent variable and P is the dependent variable. That the correct option is option number 2. Got it? The correct option is option number 2. Okay, the next one is David brings reusable shopping bags from home whenever he goes to the store. The number of products on his shopping list influences how many reusable bags he brings to the store. P equals the number of products on David's shopping list and the number of B equals the number of bags David brings to the store. Which of the variable is independent and which is dependent? Okay, just look at the line. The number of products on his shopping list influences how many reusable bags he brings to the store. That means if he has more items, more products in the list, he will have more bags. But if he have less items on the list, he will get a less reusable bags. Got it? That means P is the number of the list is the independent variable and the bags are dependent on the P is the independent variable and B is the dependent variable. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, Carrie is designing programs for her daughter's high school graduation. The number of pages in each program is directed to the number of graduates. P equals the number of pages in each program and G equals the number of graduates. Which of the variable is independent and which is dependent? The number of pages in each program is directed by the number of graduates. That means the number of pages are dependent on the number of graduates. So P is the dependent variable and G is the independent. Option number 1 is the correct option. G is the independent variable and P is the Option number 1 is the correct option. G is independent and P is the dependent. Okay. Mario is having the carpets in his house cleaned. The area of carpets is used to calculate the cost of the cleaning. So A equals the area of the carpets and C equals the cost of the cleaning. So which is independent and which is dependent? The cost is dependent on the area. Got it? So which is the correct option? Area is the independent and cost is the dependent. Got it? A is independent variable and C is the dependent variable. Maria, a food blogger, receives payments from an advertiser each month. The amount of money she earns depends on how many site visitors she receives each month. So M equals the amount of money Maria earns and V is the amount of visitors Maria earns. Which of the variables is independent and which is dependent? Basically the amount of money she earns depends on how many site visitors she receive each program. So from this line you can see the amount of money is dependent on what? Amount of visitors. Got it? That means the amount of money is dependent on the number of visitors. Got it? So V is independent and M is independent. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And the next lesson is rate change. Let's start with the first example. Basically, the rate of change is the change in X and the change in Y values. Got it? Let's start with the first example. Mrs. Bruton told students how many rounds to expect in the spelling bee based on previous years. According to the graph, what was the rate of change between 2004 and 2006? So on x-axis you have the years and on y-axis you have the rounds. So you have to calculate the change in 2004 to 2006. Got it? So just see what are the values in 2004 and what is the value in 2006 on the graph. Here is 2004. Here is 2004 and the value on the x is 6. So in 2004 it is 6 and in 2006 it is 10. So the rate of change is you have to calculate the change in y divided by change in x. Got it? Change in rounds divided by change in time. It would be always change in y divided by change in x. This is the y-axis and the y values and this is the x. So you have to do rounds. 10 rounds in 2006 they are the 10 and in 2004 they are 6. So 10 minus 6 divided by 2006 minus 2004. Got it? 10 minus 6 is 4 and 4 over 2 equals 2. That means the rate of change is 2. Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay. At Stafford Consulting, the head of human resource examined how the number of employees with healthcare benefits varied in response to policy changes. According to the table, what was the rate of change between 2009 and 2011? So Here is 2009 and here is 2011. Got it? The change, the VAT, whenever you have to calculate the rate of change is always change in X divided by change in Y. Sorry, the rate of change is always, basically that is the slope of the graph. Rate of change equal change in Y divided by change in X. Got it? So change in Y, these are the Y values 44 and 44. They are both are 44. So it is 44 minus 44 divided by, but here you have why you have minus 2 employees per year. 2009 and 12, sorry, because 9 and 11 has the same values. Sorry. It was 2009 and 2012, and 2012 it is 2042. In 2012 it is 41. So 44 minus 41 and 2012 minus 2009. So it is 44 minus 41 is 3 and 2012 minus 2009 is 3. So 3 over 3 is 1. Got it? So the correct option is 1. Got it? I accidentally move on to the next question, but for the last one it is 1. Let's just do this one. Okay, our dog show enthusiast recorded the weight of winning dog at recent dog shows. According to the graph, what was the rate of change between 2004 and 2006? So you have to calculate the rate of change in 2004 and 2006. So here you have 2004, just match. Here you have 2004. So that means in 2004, the value is 35. Got it? In 2004, it is 35. And in 2006, it is just 5. In 2006 it is just 5. So you have to calculate the rate of change is change in Y, 5 minus 35 and 2006 minus 2004. So 5 minus 35 is minus 30 and 6 minus 4 is 2. So negative 30 over 2 is negative 15. That means it is negative 15 kilograms per year. Got it? So the correct option is negative 15. It is negative 15 kilograms per year. Okay, Whitney entered the amount she charged on her credit card each year, each month into a into a spreadsheet. According to the table, what was the rate of change between April and June? Here you have April, that is 55, and here you have June, that is 61. Got it? So April is the fourth month. Yes, and June is the sixth month. Got it? So it would be 50, 61 minus 55 and 6 minus 4. Got it? Because In June it is 61 and in April it is 55. So it is 61 minus 55. June is the sixth month and April is the fourth month. So it'd be 6 minus 4. So 61 minus 55 is 6 and 4 minus 1. 6 minus 4 is 2. So it would be 6 over 2 is 3. So that means the correct option is $3 per month. Got it? Okay, the next one is each year of the Newberry School District Publications publishes its annual budget, which includes information on sports programs per student spending. According to the graph, what was the rate of change between 2006 and 2008? Okay, here you have 2006. So in 2006, it is $65. And 2006, it is $65. And in 2008, it is $69. So you have to calculate rate of change, subtract 69 out of 65. Always subtract the latest out of the previous one. Got it? 69 minus 65 is 4 and 8 minus 6 is 2. So 4 over 2 is 2. So that would be just $2 per year. Got it? So the correct option is $2 per year. Basically, the change means slope. You have to calculate the slope. Got it? The slope is always change in y and change in x. Okay, the next one is a Girl Scout troop recorded how many boxes of cookies they sold each day for a week. According to the table, what was the rate of change between Tuesday and Friday? You have to calculate the rate of change between Tuesday and Friday. So on Tuesday, it is 58 and on Friday, it is 76. So 76 minus 58 and Friday is the fifth day and Tuesday is the second day. So 76 minus 58 is 16 minus 8 is 8, 18 and 5 minus 2 is 3. So 3 times 6 is 18. That means it is 6 boxes per day. Got it? The correct option is 6 boxes per day. Got it? You can complete the test by yourself later today. We are working on grade 8 maths. And the lessons we have covered today are we're working on grade 8 maths. The chapter is functions, and the lessons we have covered today are identify functions, does xy satisfy the linear functions, identify independent and dependent variables, and rate of change. So please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. So that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.